Welcome back to the Christmas fields of Perthshire in Scotland. So a very, very Merry Christmas to everyone. It's what we call Boxing Day, the 26th of December. And there's actually a little flurry of snow just coming. It's going to be one of those days today. I think I'm going to get a little bit of snow on and off. But I'm out. I've got freedom for a few hours. Not enough time, unfortunately, to go out on the field where I found this epic little item. Now, lots of people suggesting that this could be really, really early Christian. And one thing that people pointed out that I hadn't really appreciated is the colour. It's got a beautiful, almost bluey green sort of tinge to it. And that may well mean that it's, you know, a fairly unusual stone for this part of Scotland. I'm not really sure. But, as you can see on the back, beautifully polished. Like it's either been rubbed, like so, or it's been maybe used to rub leather or wood or something. But in any case, this potentially could be pretty epic. So thank you all for your feedback. I'm glad to report I do not have a sore head. But what I do have is Christmas presents. Look at this. A brand new pair of gloves. So they will come in very handy today because it's cold. It's only a couple of degrees above freezing. I hope everyone in North America and Canada is doing okay because I see that the weather is pretty awful. And I've also got myself another little Christmas present, which are these. Now, I already obviously have headphones that come with the XP Deus 2, but my wife bought me these and someone has modified them so that the Deus 2 WS6 receiver clips on the outside edge, and hopefully these are going to be a lot more comfortable on the ears than the WS6s that come with the XP Deus 2. Still wireless but comfortable, and on a day like today, hopefully they'll help keep my ears warm. So I am unfortunately not on that fort in Medieval Village site. I've come a little bit closer to home. The ground in places is a little bit hard, a bit crusty on top, but once you get that top layer off, it's not too bad at all. So I've come out on a field that's got an old medieval trackway, an old roadway going right across the middle of it, and it's just been ploughed. So hopefully more good signals to come. Let's see how we get on. Oh, and a Merry Christmas to everyone. It's taken about 5 minutes, but I have got my first diggable signal. 59 to 60. Now I'm not going to do a live dig, just I think the ground in this part is just a little bit hard, so we'll get back to you once we get the hole open. Okay, we're out the hole. A reasonable depth, probably about 6 or 7 inches. Let's see if we've got something good. A wee hammered coin to start with. Oh. Ah, there's something green. I was going to say musket ball, but I think it's the wrong colour to be a musket ball. Let's get that turned off. Right, we've got a wee clod shot. Well, kind of. Taking one of my gloves off so I can work the camera. It's a little button. It is. Look, it's a little one of these little Tudor sort of Jacobean buttons, which I think were used through until the early Georgian period. I've actually forgotten my toothbrush, but thankfully I don't need it. So yeah, it's a little button. So probably off a waistcoat or a cufflink. And date-wise, that could be from sometime in the 1500s. Right through to the beginning of the 1700s. So it's going to probably be somewhere between 300 and 500 years old. So that is a pretty good start. I'm happy with that. This one is an ear blowing signal. 90-91. The ground doesn't seem quite so badly frozen here. I think though it might be a tin can. Well, it's not. It's a great big thing. It looks like copper, maybe green anyway. It's a wee what do you call it? I think this is agricultural machinery, like part of some sort of raker. Oops, dropped it. Shock horror. Yeah, some sort of toothed comb that sort of rakes the surface, I think. But if you know, then let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, junk. Hopefully, the light isn't very good, but hopefully along this line up here, do you see that dark line that's running all the way across the field there? That is the old trackway. So you see it still shows in a ploughed field as a dark stain. And what it does, it runs all the way to an old fort, an old medieval fort. So it's been here potentially for maybe even 500 to 1,000 years. We detected this last year, and oh my god, we got so many coins, it was unbelievable. We got a few from the 1600s as well, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Well, I'm just a few feet off the side of that dark stain, and coming through at 90, could be aluminium, could be maybe a Georgian coin as well. Let's give it a wee dig and see. I saw something round and green right over here, I think. No, sure I saw something round and green. Huh. Maybe not. Right, let's get the Garrett carrot and see. It was there. Oh, there it is. Look, there it is. It's a coin. I think it's a penny. Here we go. 1 penny. Who are we going to get? Victoria? George V? George VI? Yes, it is. George VI, the stuttering King George, with the speech impediment. This is the late Queen Elizabeth II's father. If you've seen the film with Colin Firth, The King's Speech, and Helen Bonham Carter, who plays the Queen Mother. I'm going to have to give this a wee clean up off camera, see if we can get a date. Right, I'll be right back to you. Okay, here it is. 1 penny. And the date at the bottom is 1939. So the outbreak of the Second World War started when Neville Chamberlain gave Hitler an ultimatum, which was, do not invade Poland or we'll declare war. Hitler said, don't worry, I won't. And then promptly did. And that brought Britain, the United Kingdom, and all the parts of the United Kingdom all around the world into war with Germany. So George VI, by the grace of God, King of the Britons, defender of the faith, and Emperor of India. And he should never have been king, but his brother, Edward, he abdicated so he could marry the divorcee Wallis Simpson. I think he was only 9 months in the job. That's the coin you want to find. Pretty rare. Right, good start. Okay, it's starting to snow. Hopefully it's just going to be a passing blizzard. I'm not going to get absolutely soaked or frozen to death, but got a bit of a sketchy 77, 78, bit scratchy. Ground's a little bit harder here. Thankfully diggable though. missed it. We're out, but it sounds a bit weird. I don't think this is going to be anything good. Right. What's that? Is that a... That is it. It's something and it's green. It's something and it's green. Right. Should also say I've got some good news, which is, if any of you watch West Country Clegg, he saw my post about potential Roman coin hoard, and he has very kindly offered to lend me a deep-seeking hoard metal detector, which I'm really looking forward to having a shot of as soon as it gets here, hopefully in the new year. So a huge thank you to him for that. This is a little bit of bronze. This is a little bit of bronze. Well, that's interesting. Within this field there are actually several Bronze Age barrows, which are burial mounds from about 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. So any sign of sort of metal working is a really good sign. I don't have my brush, as I mentioned, but I do have my spray bottle, thankfully. So there you go, that is a little nondescript piece of bronze. So that could be potentially be a very good sign. Who knows, that could be thousands of years old. That little disturbed patch was the piece of bronze, and we've got another digger here. This one is an ear blower. 86, 87, could be coin number 2 if we're lucky. Ugh. Oh, we're out, and hopefully we've got another coin. Well, let's see. Oh, there's something round. Definitely something round. It's not a coin though. It's got a raised bit in the middle. It could be... Oh, it could be a horse brass. Really, think it is. I think it's a horse brass. Sorry about my heavy breathing. Really need to get myself in better shape. Get rid of my COVID belly. Ah, come on. There you go. That is definitely a horse brass. Right, I'll finish cleaning this up off camera. I should have filled my water bottle before I came. It's running empty already. Right, I'll give this a proper clean up off camera and I'll get right back to you. So this is the back. It's got a little hole down here and it's got a big square hole there. So it's obviously been probably attached to leather. And you can see it's got a big sort of sunflower sort of looking flower head right in the centre, and it's got this rope work decoration all the way around the edge and an inner circle as well. So I'm guessing this is off of a heavy horse. This would have been decoration around the reins and all the leather straps that would have attached to the horse so that the horse could pull the plough. And date wise, it's probably going to be sometime 18 into the beginning of the 1900s until the horses were replaced by tractors. Still, it's a nice find. This one's a little bit erratic. Could just be shallow though. 88, 91. See how hard the ground is. I think we'll get into it. Yep. Right, this could be junk, but oh, there it is there. Is it a bit of lead or is it a bottle top? It's white in colour. And, oh, it's lead. It is lead. It's a massive piece of lead. Wow, that is a chunk and a half. Right. Was there any decoration on it? Let's get the squishy bottle out. What an idiot. I really need to get myself a metal detecting checklist when I come out. Do not forget metal detector, spade, headphones, pinpointer, brush, toothbrush, and water bottle. I mean, there's not really that much to remember, but I think I get so excited at the prospect of getting out that can't keep up. Well, I was hoping that was going to be, oops, get you in the shot, I was hoping that was going to be a bit of decoration there. It almost looked a little bit like a cross. Oh, try and get you in the shot and spray at the same time. No, it's just a piece of lead. Look, you can see the seam there where it's been folded over. But yeah, it's just a piece of lead, but God, that's pretty substantial. Probably weighs 2 or 3 ounces. Probably about 50, 60 grams, give or take. A very big chunky bit of lead. Maybe give that to Sneaky Pete for his Christmas. He can get that weighed in with all the stuff he's collecting. But it's a find. Could be old, who knows? Could be hundreds, could even be 1,000 years old. Another ear blower. I don't think it's going to be very deep. $57. Could be a button. Could be a hammered coin. Bit crustier here, but we're out. We're out the hole. What is that there? Is that it, or is that just a funny coloured stone? Nope, that is it. Might be something. Oh, fall over. So what is that? I thought I could see a couple of letters on it. Well, there are. Look, there's like maybe like a stamp there or something. It's almost got a little bit of an iron colour to it as well. So, yeah. Almost looks a bit like, I don't know, could it be a bit of a spoon? I don't know. Right, let's get this glove off. And get the... Oh, I dropped my detector. Let's get the glove off and see what we can do with this. Yeah, there's definitely some writing on that. It's a very deliberate shape. And it's definitely got a bit of iron attached to it. So a spoon doesn't really make sense, or a spoon handle. Don't know on that one. Right, give me a minute. I will dry this out a little bit, give it a wee rub-a-dub, see if we can make out what these letters are. Right, what do you reckon that says? It's pretty difficult to get a focus on it. It almost looks like it says TROIS and then water, WATER. Let's go for try and get in the light a little bit. I think it is TROIS, and then WAT something S, possibly. No idea on that one. So, if you get any idea what that is, because I have got no idea what that is, then let me know in the comments. I don't think it's going to be particularly old, but It's always interesting when you find something and you've got no idea what it is. So when someone can suggest what it might be, it can be very handy. So if you know, then let me know in the comments below. A little bit of a scratchy 72, and the reason is there's iron in the hole as well, produces this, which actually does look like it could be silver. It does look like it could be silver. It is silver, look, it's got a hallmark. Haha! It's got a hallmark. There's a lion. It's otherwise it's worn away, but that is the lion. That's the what am I trying to say? Not the signal, the mark. That is the assay mark for sterling silver. Haha! Beauty. Well, I don't know what it is, but it is silver. You beauty. You absolute beauty. Well, that is interesting, isn't it? I'll maybe straighten it out when I get home. Or will I just do it now? Ah, you know what, let's do it now. It's clearly not meant to be in this shape. It's been rolled up for some reason. There's the mark there. So yeah, it's pretty supple. It looks like it's got a sort of decorated edge on it. Let's make sure we don't snap it. Let's get this last bit. So yeah, it's very malleable. So that looks like an inside edge. It's smooth. I don't see any marks on it for silver. No hallmarks. But on this side, look at that, right, so there's a little line decoration running along the bottom, and there is the mark for silver. There would have been other hallmarks there, so there'd be a letter, which would be the year, and there would probably also be something that would tell you either who made it or what city it was made in. Is a lion, is that for Sheffield? Or is the lion just for silver? It's either Sheffield silver or it's just silver. I think it's just silver. So the rest of it is missing. So what is that? What is that off of? A bit of a walking cane maybe? Or, you know, something else. But I am slap bang on the trackway. So let me know in the comments below. But I've got silver. Brilliant. Over the moon with that. 79, could be a bit of iron or a bit of lead in there, maybe. Ugh. Oh, right, we're out. We are out the hole. Let's get the carrot. Oh, we might have a musket ball. And indeed we do. We have got a musket ball. Has it been fired or has it been dropped? It's quite round, but the ground is very soft here. Well, when it's not frozen. Yeah, there's a little bit of a dimple there. Like, so it's been fired. There's a little impact mark. Always love finding musket balls, and date wise probably 1700s give or take, but still always love to find a musket ball. It's quite a small calibre, but still I wonder who it was fired at. This one is a pretty strong 78, 77, 78. Whew, that wind is picked up and it is getting cold. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a flurry of snow on the way. Yeah. Don't know if it's out the hole or I'm digging in the wrong place. Ah. I think I might be digging in the wrong place. Right, let's try again. Oh, it's hard to dig. Right, I've moved it. So, let's see if we can track it down. I think Marty might be here with his dogs. I did tell him I was going out. There we go, that's it. That is it. That is it. Let's get the... Oh, I nearly turned the camera off instead of the pinpointer. Right. Let's see what this is. Ah, it's kind of green. It's green and it's almost like a bit of a key, isn't it? Not sure on that one. It's got a hole in it, but I don't know what it is. Some sort of pin maybe? Possibly electrical or tractor related, but it's a find. Martin's here, look at him. He's brought Lexi, the wonder dog, and he's turning into Cruella de Vil because he's also got a Wilson. Wilson, there he is. There's Wilson, Wilson the Dalmatian who won't stand still. He's off. Right, take my word for it, that was a Dalmatian. Lexi has actually brought a ball for a change, not a potato. I've got another signal right next to the last signal, 86. So let's see what we get. We're out. Right, let's get Martin to make some use of himself for a change. Since he's brought two dogs instead of a metal detector. Hang on, I'll give him a pinpointer. You know how that works. There's something round, is it not? Just there? No? Oh no, it's not. It's a stone. It's a gold sovereign.
It's a coin.
It's a coin.
I think. Oh, that could be a button.
Could be a button.
Could be a button.
Could be a button or a coin. Right. I think it's a button. It is. It's got a shank on the back. It's a big button.
An army one, isn't it?
Could be military, yeah. Could be an army one. Oh. Right. Let's get the water bottle because I forgot my toothbrush. Time to get my hand even colder. Right. Maybe a general service button or something. There's Wilson, the crazy Doug. Oh, there's something going on there. A horse.
Oh yeah.
A dog. Ha!
There you go, Wilson.
It's a dog. It's a Dalmatian. Is it? No, it could be a lion or something. A lion or a jaguar or such like. Right. Well, that's a good start. Well, not start. Good find, should I say. Not a good start. Excellent. Right. I'll give this a wee dry up off camera. It could be a wolf. That's a Dalmatian. Yeah, right. I'll give this a wee dry up off camera. I'll get right back to you. Well, Martin's not brought his metal detector, but look at that for a button. We think it's a wolf, not a Dalmatian or a golden retriever. I don't see any letters, and on the back, if there was a maker, it's gone. But I think it's a livery button, so this would have been sort of a coat of arms or a symbol used by a particular family, and all the workers on that particular estate that the family owned would all wear jackets and waistcoats which would have the same symbol or coat of arms on their outfits. So this is a very nice find. I'm guessing probably 17 or 1800s, give or take, but if you know, or even if you recognise it, then let me know in the comments below. Pretty nice find, happy with that. Okay, we've got an 81, 81, 82. Wouldn't say it's the best of signals, but could be something epic. Still a bit scratchy. Still down there, or I'm digging in the wrong place. Yeah, I've moved it. Or turned it on its edge. Could be something small. Ah, what's that there? Oh no, that's my spade. Ah, it's vanished. Is it on my spade? It's a mole with a gold tooth. That's it. It's a bit of tin foil. Oh, it's dropped it in the hole. It went right down that wee hole. That's it. Oh well. It's a bit of tin foil. Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? Literally. Okay, we've got an 83. An ear blower. Could be a halfpenny. Could be a bit of tin foil. We're out. Marty sees something.
Nice big nut.
We've got a nut. Look at that for a nut. That is a monster. Get that weighed in for scrap. It's probably got a bit of age to it, but ultimately it is unfortunately junk. We've got another one here, 85, 84, 85. Wouldn't say it's the best, but again, you've got to be giving it a go. Oh. Seems to be two signals, but the better one is over there, or it's something underground that I've missed as I walk past.
Try that lump there.
Could be a different.
Yeah, I think it is.
Could be a different signal.
Right, that's a bit of metal, is it? Let's see. Check the first one.
Right, we'll look at that one in a minute. See if I can. Oh, what a mess I'm making of this. Right, let's see if we can dig this one out. This one doesn't sound so good now. Well, it's out. Is that another nut?
No,
It's a. It's one of these tractory links, something or others. Wilson getting stuck into the hole there. Right, tractor related junk. Let's have a look at this other signal that I must have missed just by a few feet as I was coming down. Sounds too good to be true, to be honest, but well, it's out. We've got a clod. Oh, leave that on. And there it is there, look. Oh, it's another one of these little raker that I got earlier. Similar little bit. Oh, turn that off. So yeah, unfortunately, tractor junk. Oh well. Well, that is me. I'm calling it time at that. It's getting colder, the air temperature's dropping, there's snow on the horizon and forecast over the next few hours, so I'm going to cut my losses. I've also got my outlaws, as I call them, my in-laws. My mother-in-law is coming for Boxing Day dinner on the 26th. So yet again, I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And I hope you enjoyed the little video. Always nice to get a bit of silver. Even better when it's hallmarked, so you can tell that it definitely is silver. No idea what it's been used for, but probably find of the day is that little button, which looks to have a wolf on it. But some nice little things, nice little finds, and I have to say my gloves were excellent. Very happy with them, so thank you to my darling wife for buying me some metal detecting gloves. And also, so far, so good on these little JVC earphones. The one thing you notice about the WS6s, or certainly I notice about the WS6s, is how sore they get on your ears. And in actual fact, the sorest bit is normally when you take them off. You realise just how compressed your ears are. So I got these, or I asked for these from Santa for two reasons. The first is, for the winter time, help to keep your ears warmer. And the second reason is that they're more comfortable. And I have to say, so far, so good. Really happy with them. Sound quality was good, and the comfort was excellent. And my ears are roasty toasty. So there's a guy on eBay who makes these, or who fabricates them. Let me just put all my finds in my pocket. I'll show you exactly how they work. So the little puck that comes on your WS6s, it simply slides off. So MCB Electronics, I think that might be the guy's eBay username, and cost wise I think they were about 50 quid, give or take. And he's obviously fabricated this little bit on, so all you do is you just slot on your little WS6, just like that, slide it on, and job's a good one. So they just slot on like that, and as soon as you turn your detector on, off they go. No need to recharge them. They get all their power from the module. So I'll let you know how I get on with these over the coming days and weeks. And if anyone's looking for a good pair, I'll recommend them. And I should add, I don't work for the guy. No comeback from me. It's just always good to tell you all if there's a good thing to be had. So, thank you all for watching. I'm still pushing for 9,000. I think I need about another 80 people, 80 subscribers before New Year. So if you like what you see and you're not already subscribed, then hit the button. Thank you all for watching. Have a great Christmas, a great Boxing Day, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next few days. Thanks for watching, and take care.